welcome to Titanium Taros Tarot, and today I'll be doing what should you pay attention to due to your intuitive style this week. So for this, I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan. I'll also be using The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein deck. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards. Just want to make sure that my mic was on. So the first group of individuals I'll be pulling for are my perfectionists. The individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. One moment, please. And you got this card in the reverse. And it says, "My fearless freedom lights up the world." Well, I mean, it might, this week, right, which you should be paying attention to, is where does your fearless freedom not light up the world? Where does it cause issues? And I feel like either those are the places that you should stay clear of, or those are the places where you need to go more towards, because that's where actually they need your light, so that they can be like, so that they can get their head out of their nether, so that they can get their head out of the sand, not be like ostriches, you know, trying to hide their head. So be fearlessly free, so that your light casts out darkness, is what I'm getting this week for you guys. So where is it that you are most needed is what I'm getting for my perfectionists. And maybe you don't feel like being there because they don't necessarily, what's the word? They don't necessarily love or cherish your amazingness, but that is neither your problem nor your worry. It should be theirs, because it is telling them that they need to shift and change about something in particular. Alright, my gorgeous perfectionists. Now on to my helpers, the individuals who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any situation at any given time. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my helpers, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, and you got, my vibes speak louder than my words. Yes, that is interesting. So what you should be paying attention to this week, my helpers, is, or the people who specifically feel like helpers in certain situations, is that what do your vibes do? And just continue doing that, and I mean, like, I was told today that I was oversharing, which is fine, okay, I understand. And I told this individual who told me that I was oversharing that it's okay, I'll share one video a week. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I did tell that person that they did not look into what I had sent for 2 weeks. So they kind of had the backlash of like 2 weeks worth of stuff that I had shared. But he has not yet responded to that. But I mean, just be your amazing self, and whatever happens, I mean, you'll have an effect. And I mean, you can rein it in to a certain extent, but you can't completely rein it in, right? I'm just saying. So I guess if this particular individual who is, if you have anything in, like, any type of situation, quite like me and my helper for a situation, right? Be like, you know what? Just figure out a way with that you can like prioritize the shares, I guess, if you think about it. But then again, when you make a when you like think of it this way, when they are making their wants known, fine, listen to it. But then when you have a want and you ask for a want and they tell you, well, I have no time, be like, bish, please, I comply to your every want and I listen to what you have to say, and so now it is your turn to scratch my back because I've been scratching yours a whole lot. I'm just saying. Kind of being vindictive here. But, you know, it's like, I listen to you and you aren't, you know, trying to listen to me or complying to what I say. You're too, like, you aren't, you know, as he actually said this, your shit still stinks. I mean, no one, you know, is out of that. Anyway, so now on to my achievers. Rant over. Now for my achievers. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share what they should pay attention to this week due to their intuitive style. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style. Please, God, angels, and guides, and you got, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So, my achievers, concentrate on your inner light, concentrate on your perspective, and I guess you'll see that, you know, instead of coming at it with the perspective of why is this not giving me any pleasure or giving me anything to be happy about, see it from the lens of love. Be like, what perspective do I need to look from so that I can appreciate this person more? You know, like, try to comprehend this person, and I mean, you don't need to be their best friend, but just to the point where you get it. You want to be friendly and you understand their perspective, but then you can be like, okay, bye. Like, I get it, but we no longer have to work together. I don't know if this made any sense. Basically, so this person is giving you a hard time, and due to that hard time, I would suggest, instead of thinking of, oh, this person pisses me off in XYZ, think of from a place of, I appreciate you, and I love the fact that you're in my life because you're teaching me some stuff, and you're helping me grow. Now, we don't have to be together anymore because I've learned my lesson. So thank you. Bye-bye now. Is what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. My achievers. Now on to my individualists. The individuals who intuitively know what should be in the center of attention, how to keep it there for as long as possible, and so on and so forth. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, and God, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Kind of like card for my achievers. Are you connected to an achiever? You know, it's like looking through a different lens in order to be able to see what is the good that is happening. If that makes any sense at all. You know? Maybe you should go and look at the Achievers reading. You know? And give you some perspectives. My gorgeous individualists. Now on to my investigators. The individuals who intuitively know what to research, how to research it, and so on and so forth. So E, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my investigators. And you got a card that flipped upright, and it is this one. And this card says, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So are you at the moment feeling like you're directionless, or you feel like you don't have a way to follow? And in this case, it would just be realign with love, like center yourself, calm, ground yourself, and things should like make more sense, is what I'm getting from this card. Okay, my gorgeous investigators. Now, on to my loyalists, the individuals who intuitively know how to stay loyal to something for a long period of time. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what it is that they should pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what they should expect. Showing you my shoulder there. For the coming week, what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style? Did I say that my loyalists are the ones who know what to stay loyal to and how to get others loyal to it as well? So please, God, angels, and guides, and you got what you get. You got, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Yee. So, my loyalists, desire that peace, that alignment with that ideal that you have, right? And don't then allow it to grow and become bigger so that other people can want to abide by it as well, is what I'm getting. Interesting. Now onto my enthusiasts, the individuals who intuitively know what to be enthusiastic about, how to what to be enthusiastic about, how to get others enthusiastic about it as well, and so on and so forth. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, God, angels, and guides, what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style? Please, God, angels, and guides, what should my enthusiasts pay attention to due to their intuitive style? Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, and you got, excuse me, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. Ooh la la. So, yeah, so, my enthusiasts, pray for that, pray to figure out what is in the highest good of all, or at least try to align to what would be more beneficial to as many people as possible. What would be the highest good of all at this point, is what I'm getting. So now, on to my protectors, the individuals who intuitively know how to protect things, what to protect, for what reason, from whom, and for how long. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors. And you got the presence of love will always cast out fear, pointing towards the left. Is this something that you learned, or is it something that you're learning very slowly? Is what you're gonna have to figure out for yourself, because 7:35 on the clock. Well, 19:35 on the clock. So I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Okay. But what I'm getting from this is that to protect that which you want to protect this week, you should be paying attention to the presence of love will always cast out fear. Where is love present, and what is it casting out? What type of fear is it casting out? Is what I'm getting with this. Two cards of the moon. Talking to the moon, trying to get to you. Bruno Mars. Interesting. Now on to my chameleons. The individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in any given situation to get the best out of it. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. And you got what you get. You got oi. Oh, this is the whole deck is in the reverse. So happiness is my birthright. So what you should be paying attention to is, where is your happiness? Yes. Where is your happiness? That is what's going to give you the more oomph, the more happiness, the more joy, the more bliss, and all that jazz, okay? So what should you pay attention to due to your intuitive style is where exactly is your happiness? And that's where your birthright will be found. Right? For me, it's helping others. That is where my happiness will be found. I was actually thinking about this. Since I was a child, I've always wanted to be the center of attention. I've always wanted to be admired. I've always wanted to be, the diva. When in actuality, I just want to have a lot of friends and be, help them out. But I thought that I would have more friends if I was the center of attention and whatnot. In any case, so now I'm like, alright, so I'm just going to have to take a back seat to some people, I guess. But that is not what it is, because if I'm always in front of the camera and always the one doing all the talking, then I won't really be helping others. Well, I mean, I can be helping others by sharing my knowledge and all that stuff, but, sometimes you need to first help others in the background for them to help you in the foreground, if that makes any sense at all. So, my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.